Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today is ASTRA Knights of Veda. As you can see, it's recently come out this week, and it's also #1 in the action charts, so obviously it's popular, so I want to see why. It's not a title that I recognize, and it calls itself a beautiful yet brutal 2D RPG, so I'm a little concerned. It's 3.58 gigabytes, but if you're familiar with this series, you know that often games have an additional download, so it's going to be interesting to see if this one does as well. So you and I, let's see what happens when we play ASTRA Knights of Veda for the first time. Nice and flashy logo there. Now that is some cool artwork in the background there. Now it looks like I'm going to have to choose one of these to sign in with. So we're just going to skip ahead just a little bit whilst I sign up. Alright, fairly easy, but we skipped a bit of the music there, hope you don't mind. So it looks fantastic on my iPhone 14 Pro screen. It's going to look a little different to what you have in the video, because the limitations of the adapter, the HDMI adapter out to TV, it's not quite what I see. The dynamic island is there, so as you can see we're fine, but I'm going to hit settings. Got a nice selection of languages there, hopefully one of them is yours. Only a few voices, but that's not bad. Sound. Yeah, I want to turn effects down a little bit. Graphics, what can we have? Alright, we've got high, okay. 60 frame rate, processing, everything's good. So if you got a 14 Pro and up, you get the best settings. Not always true. There was one game we played, probably Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where even a 14 Pro wasn't powerful enough to play that at full graphics. I'm loving this music, it's really epic. So let's start. No, there is an additional download. 5.7 gigabytes. Now we're going to get a video, a tutorial, a history. We're going to get nothing. Well, what I'll do is, in this video, I'll skip to after the download is finished. If something does appear, if there's like a tutorial video or photos or something, I'll stop and come back to that. But yeah, typically, this isn't a problem. And this is on Wi-Fi as well, I should say. So yeah, I'll see you shortly. Well, that was about 13 minutes, I think, to download and to install. As you imagine, the phone's gotten a little hotter and nothing else happened other than zooming in, as you saw. So, it feels like the download wasn't as fast as I'm used to. It's possible that with this being a new game, the download servers are still being quite hammered.
The sea of darkness stood Gigantful, Mad King Magnus's gigantic fortress.
So we can skip this if we want, but we won't. We'll listen and watch what's happening. And I showed you where the dynamic island is.
Today's battle will crown the true king. May Veda's will be upon our swords. All aboard!
It's like a hint of vanillaware about the art in this game.
I pledge to dedicate my sword under the flag of Ed,
Let's go up!
the next true king and liberator.
Veda, please look after us!
Say farewell to the Mad King's sins. May God judge his sins. Today is the day. We get true justice.
It's weird, like a lot of animation and not a lot of animation at the same time.
Brothers, it's time. We pledge to our swords.
Apologies, but I don't know who the developers are. Not heard of Flint, if I'm honest. That's a really good introduction sequence, this.
We will bring judgment on the mad old king. The hideous castle walls will fall.
Yeah, and because of the lightning port, you don't see quite what I'm seeing. I got more colours. Oh, it's a brighter video. What you got is pretty decent though.
Don't stick it out. Keep growing. God will protect us.
I'm wondering if that's the character we're going to play as, mostly because they have no helmet on.
Stick close to the wall and raise the shield arms to the castle.
So it looks like we can use control of this. I do have a Bluetooth one nearby. I may try that in a sec.
Look! I made a cover with that boat in front. Run to it!
So it's on auto at the moment. Oh, now it is.
Don't just stand there, you die! Go to the boat in front.
At least we have those options at the top. It's surprising how many games don't have that. We really did have to dodge. Said it's a brutal game. I guess that it's not lying. I mean, get into the first objective. Could have killed us.
Oh, Veda, please, save us! You moron! Stop calling for Veda. If
Again,
we just stand here...
don't have Carland.
The safest place is under the castle wall.
Oh, that was so bright and cool looking on my screen. I hope that was
Hey, are you still
just as
alive?
effective for you guys.
Then get up and run, you moron! Dodge the cannonballs and arrows and dash to the front.
That's our objective. Okay.
Don't get out of breath.
Like we've got a little bit of choice in the direction we could take there. That's cool.
Go up the ladder now! Now!
The blurring of the cinematics, or the in-game cinematics and in-game gameplay is quite cool there. It's really well done. But this is obviously a cinematic, but it's pretty epic before the beginning of a game, that's for sure. What's happening? Are they summoning something?
Hold the ramparts! Swing the sword and attack enemies! Stay there so that our forces can climb up!
But you meant swing her sword or your sword, but never mind. So basically, it's asked us to hold station essentially. Defend the ladders. I tried to hop backwards. Didn't really see anyone come up the ladder, but
More enemies! We lose if they conquer this place.
strong attack. Pace your breathing and don't get exhausted.
Long press. No luck in those on target, but there we go. I just got one. Thankfully, you're holding it raises your shield, so you're actually defended when you're trying to charge an attack. It's surprising how few games do that. Often they leave you exposed to enemy attacks when you try to charge.
Let's go! Into the castle! Let's behead the old king, the bastard! Break through them! Raise your shields and charge! Destroy the enemy's camp!
So yeah, a little bit messy with everything on the screen there.
Not yet.
It's like it's not a special thing showing who we are compared to everyone else around us. It's literally just we have hair. It's one of the only ways we can visually tell ourselves apart. Oh boy.
Frederick!
No, it's Black Hammer Frederick.
Shit! I can't believe it's Frederick!
Alright then, Fred.
His hammer will smash us, armors and all.
Remember, the game said it's a brutal game.
Regain your senses.
And it's either going to be brutal in terms of difficulty, as in we're going to die a lot. Brutal as in the topic and what happens in the game. I have a feeling it might be both. This is the biggest enemy so far, so we shall see. Dealing with these guys first. Now, if you notice, but my health seems to have recharged. Whoa. Swing the X backwards or something?
Get prepared, folks. Don't get out of breath. Not yet.
I think we did alright there, because that seemed to... Oh man, it's tough. Get the shield up. It said dodge, but I didn't really see what button it was that did that. It didn't seem to be a dodge button.
You're not destined to die here.
I don't think we're done yet.
Follow our leader, Edward.
So I just want to press the one that's sort of glowing. This one. Ah, shield. That could be dodge. Okay. I feel like it's done a good job explaining what the other buttons do, apart from the dodge button itself. Oh boy, that's not pretty.
Eternal darkness is coming. My son, finally, the premonition becomes reality. Can't you see the shadows of the holy colonnades? So come. King!
Whoa. This is... Boy, words fail me. This is what I get for not looking at what the game actually is before playing. So it was number 1, downloaded it, and I should have checked what it was first. Oh no, not Zombies 2. Not very good with spooky games. What? Ah yes, the one they pray to. We could do with a little bit of hope, because it looks very hopeless right now. If it wasn't for that download that took so long, I would have said this is one of the most epic introductions to a mobile game I've ever played. For the site or not for the site. Now what's happening? Yeah, look at me.
What's with my body? Who are you? And where am I?
It's like some
You
gig
lost your memory
stuff
as
here.
expected. I know it's hard to believe, but you were dead.
Yeah, she killed us, didn't she?
I died? Me?
Unfortunately,
The
your
protagonist?
physical body is gone. But luckily, your soul could be saved. I will give you a new body.
My body will be...
What, we're going to get a
Choose the new
character
body you
creator?
want.
Interesting. So we get a choice.
This is me?
Huh. It's interesting you gotta get, what, 20 minutes into a game to get the
Is
character
this what you
creator.
want yourself to be? What do you want me to call you?
Ah, we all know what I'm gonna pick. The trusty Albion. Oh no, because it's online. It must be online. It must be keeping a record of all the names used. Let's use our backup. Matimio or Matimio. Oops. Yeah, not used. Of course, the third choice is just putting
You
QTE
have been to
gamers
the
down.
test.
This is me? I can't remember a thing.
Of course you won't.
This music's just as epic as the start, isn't it?
And this book is...
But there are more surprises. Place your hand on the Holy Grail.
Don't trust yourself. Trust me, because I believe in you.
So what's this? Is this the character? Oh no, power of Leon. Gotcha. So we're wielding
Now
that
you are
power.
my sword, a knight of Veda.
Knight of Veda. You can't be...
Veda. Okay.
Veda, the goddess of war, can you?
I'm Veda Astrea, the eternal truth that made over numerous seas of stars. The people call me the goddess of war. And you're the most special knight of Veda, the master of the 13th book.
I'm the master of the book.
The power I gave you right now is the power of Leon, a knight of Veda. Since you're the master of the book, you'll have the powers of the Knights of Veda. You can save their arms on the book. Open the book.
Huh. It's an interesting way of incorporating collecting characters and items into the story.
Other knights.
I'm Yanko. I can fix anything. Leave it to me.
Yanko is an outstanding marksman.
A long-range
If you
attacker.
use his power, you can wear his equipment.
Now we've got all these buttons and icons. I'm hoping the tutorial is going to be really well thought out, because at the moment it is.
Now, you can use both Leon and Yanko's powers, and the power of numerous other knights of Veda. Now close the book.
See, I know it's the X, but you'd think they would just highlight it.
Do you feel the power of Yanko inside you? Feel Yanko's power.
Now that's dangerously close to the damn Island. You see that?
Oh, they're...
You can freely use the power of the knight saved in the book.
Yeah, it's very clever how they've
But why
got like
would you give me these
collectibles
powers?
incorporated into the game story and a reason
You
to
have a
collect them.
mission.
We want them
mission?
because we can use them.
Find my 12 fragments for my revival. For now, I only have the power to bring your mental realm here.
Veda's fragments.
Now, I have lost every physical strength and energy. Only my thoughts exist. I hope you gather Veda's fragments on my behalf. First, find the first fragment. My heart.
Your heart.
My heart. The source of my energy. That's the first fragment for my revival. Then, you can see me in the mortal world.
See you. Where am I now?
It's a subspace I created. And this place connects to your dreams. Oh, we're out of time. I'll fall into sleep soon. I use most of my power to save you. When I fall into sleep, protect me. And if I vanish from this subspace, you and your dreams will too.
Wait, I still have questions.
I'm too tired. Find my heart. Go find Veda Johannes of Todberg.
Wait!
Cross Nightmare and return to your world. Don't forget, it's Veda Johannes in Todberg.
Alright. So we've got top right flashing, so click that. That's the book. And on the left here, doesn't really explain much, does it? I think it's all about the equipment for each knight. So perhaps, as well as equipping knights, you can equip items for those specific knights. Helm on. The helm of Helm on is really tiny compared to my thumb that's holding that. Like I'm trying to catch it there. It's nice that it's there, but on top left. Again, you'd hope that this sort of stuff would be highlighted in the tutorial. I'm gonna hit the messages. Claim all. It's the first week of the game, so we've got some cool stuff for it. I'm gonna go in settings. I might just turn sound music down just a little bit. That'll do. I'll try the controller a little later when we're in a space that we can actually use it in.
Where am I?
Oops.
This space holds our lost dreams. No. Maybe it's where our dreams resumed.
Okay, so even the characters we collect have a little bit of story to them. Ooh, definitely backstory.
They just keep coming.
There are only 3! They've almost reached their limit! Don't just stand there! Shoot!
As soon as it went slow-mo, I knew something like that was going to happen.
Oh, they're... You see what happened to us when we challenged Magnus in Gigantfall. And now, we're in a nightmare made up of our memories. A host of enemies will soon come. Lift up your shield. Defense posture!
So that's what that is, okay.
It's my turn now. Yanko, I'll help.
Ah, even better, we can use abilities from one with another.
Leon's power hasn't worn off.
Yeah.
We'll give you our powers. Use Leon and my power to get out of this nightmare.
Well, let's attack from a distance for now. Oh, switch.
I'll take the lead.
And switch.
Yanko, I'll help.
You see there's a little countdown, like a second countdown between switching. Which is kind of cool. Whoa. Actually, the bow and arrow does quite a lot of damage, doesn't it? Doesn't have the best lock on.
You idiot! The Magnus fully understands what we mean. Let's go back!
Yeah, Leon. Granny's right. We're already heroes who confronted the lunatic king.
You morons! We're facing our ultimate goal. And I still have the energy to march forward. If we don't march forward now, there will be no second chance.
Don't be stupid!
Well, if you say so, I'm with you.
You always keep me on the go. So, now, let's return.
Leader?
But we're 1 second away from Magnus. It's your dream. You always wanted to end the lunatic tyrant on our own and become heroes. No. My dream is being with you guys. As long as I have you guys.
Okay, a little bit anticlimactic to the story there.
Leader.
I knew we could count on you.
Oh. Oh, that was unexpected.
Ronnie!
Granny!
Don't tell me you expected to be in one piece after scheming this plot. Seize them alive!
So many voice actors and characters and
won't kill them.
so much
Make
story.
sure they're
It's just the
alive.
first, not even the first
You'll
hour, not even the first
experience
40
pain worse
minutes.
than death.
We have to. Leon, you can do it. Don't worry. We'll always be together. You're
Ranny. Ranny!
Do we attack?
And
Oh no,
our
of course,
dream
it's just
ended
memories.
2 years ago, in this place. But if you can escape this nightmare, you can make our dreams come true.
Another big guy, but it's just us this time. Whoa. Ah.
You have to wait to use it.
Switch.
I'll take the lead.
Get the shields up. Should have done that earlier. Right, is that dealt with? I don't know if the health is going to respawn or not. That's the thing. I don't want to switch back to Yanko. You can see on the right side that it's low.
It became tolerant to the blood element. Our attacks are not going to work.
Blood element. Now what's going to happen? What?
I knew you needed me.
Ranny! Ranny!
I told you. We'll always be together.
I guess they're memories of her.
Everything okay now? I, girl at noon Rani, am here to tackle the problem. I see you can't do it without me.
I'm trying to press the... Oh, that's what the charge move
Check your
does.
stamina.
Light, give me the answer.
Oh, you see that? That's a cool explosion.
No HP. No skill yet.
You see the stamina is a circle around us.
No skill yet. You have to wait to use it.
I know.
The light shows the right direction.
Ah, so far away. Oh, thank goodness we did it. But yeah, it doesn't look like health's going to regenerate.
Master of the book.
So it definitely is a difficult game.
Thanks to you, we have escaped from the endless nightmares. We'll give you our powers.
I'll guide you to Todberg. Please, realize our dreams.
Oh, let's switch to someone with
I'll
health.
take the lead.
Oh, attack. Oh, it went open. Oh, you really gotta hit it. Gift from the goddess. We did that. That must have been the treasure chest. So these are the items we picked up from that chest. Okay. I said that took 3 minutes, but I felt a bit longer than that. I wonder if it accounts for these cutscene bits.
Yeah. Same dream again. The memory of meeting her. But why can't I remember anything else?
What do I do? Lucy is...
Calm down, Betty. Lucy will be fine.
Mr. Vito, too many undeads. You must leave the carriage and run.
Without the goods, the castle will collapse. can't give them up.
Alright, here we go, straight into the fight.
Bravely!
Oh, health for the other two look like they've recharged.
How powerful! Do you happen to be a Knight of Veda?
I think so.
I can't believe I came across a Knight of Veda here. I'm truly blessed by the goddess. And such unique power, too. You're the master of the book, aren't you?
Are you talking about this book?
The master of the book. Veda's book. Unbelievable.
The master of the book is here. Veda is protecting us from above. Is it really you? Oh my! Veda's blessing to calm the chaos. You were a legend when I was a child. I can't believe I came across you at a time like this.
After that last one with Rain. Ranny?
Happen to know Finnar Johannes?
Worried that something bad's gonna happen during any conversation we'd have.
Oh my! The goddess brought you here. We're the people of Todberg. Finnar Johannes is the head defender of our castle.
The head defender?
I'm afraid so, master of the book. Thanks to him and the knights, we could survive through the day of the tragedy.
The day of the tragedy.
Dear legendary Knight of Veda, I have a desperate request for you. Could you go to Todberg first and ask for help? The carriage is a mess, and it's hard to move with all the injured.
What of the undead up here in the meantime?
Thanks to you, there will be no more undead. For now.
For now, yeah.
Todberg is just one hill ahead. Take this hammer, and people will believe you, even though you're a stranger.
This is a cool feature. If you're commuting and like you don't have any hands free because you need the train or bus is about to stop, auto battle is a nice little thing to have. But I'm gonna go into gamepad and turn it on. Hopefully the batteries work. There we go. So yeah, we'll find out what the buttons do. I'm going to put the phone down. Okay, so we don't have any visual change on the screen to say what buttons do what. Oh, now we do. That is clever. It's such a shame the icons are so small now. I think B is what we want to attack. So much for no undead. And X, shield. There we go. So I've got a sort of navy blue Xbox Series controller. I don't have an Xbox Series X or S, but I do have a blue controller because it's one of the best Bluetooth controllers I have. I'm going to check A. I think A is dodge. Yeah. Okay. So Y. Gotcha. One behind, there we go. And it looks like the characters are on the D-pad. See, I have this video out to a TV so I can see where the dynamic island is and if it's a problem or not. But it also means that even though the icons are small on my phone screen, they're tiny on the TV, so it could do with a little bit of a change there, just a little bit. bigger would be great. The dynamic islands there.
Undead are everywhere.
Gotcha. Touching the screen turns off the controller. There's more over here.
Bravely.
I'm surrounded. I wonder if Granny would do better. Well, a bit too late.
A Knight of Veda. I haven't seen you before.
Is this Todberg? I want to meet Finnar Johannes.
What? Without an explanation? Even though you're a Knight of Veda, you're a stranger, and I can't let you in. That is Mr. Vito's hammer.
I saw his parade on my way here. The undead were attacking them.
Are they safe?
For now. They're at the bottom of the valley. I got rid of them all. But they might show up again.
Joy, you heard, right? Take the fastest with you. Bring the carriage and people back. Yes, sir. Follow me. Come on, move it. I apologize for being rude.
And this music is still amazing. I'm really... It's really grabbed my attention.
You're here to meet Grandmaster Finnar, you said. I'll take you to him. Follow me.
I think the buzzword is immersive. But yeah, I really feel like I'm enjoying this. Oh, it even tells us why that's okay. It's clear they've put a lot of effort into this game.
We're here.
Huh.
It's a safe city, very rare in Planis. To prepare against marauding undead, Finnar established a perfect defense plan in advance, which is why this place is unharmed. Some jealous jerks say his motives are unclean, but
I can't do a slow walk. God, this is
why would a Knight of Veda
janky, kind of backwards and forth.
looking for our Grand Master?
I wonder if this is like an MMO or something.
Well, it's none of my business. Here are the Knights of Boden, the headquarters of the Knightage of Todberg.
Knights of Boden?
All these people. So I live in Asia,
This music box
Japan,
gives me
near
courage and
Yokohama.
belief.
So that's why you're going to have all these names. A lot of Korean names at the moment. RS.
Grand Rebel Justice Front marks the grand start for justice.
What did I just do? How do I get out of this? A.
I'll protect this place, like you.
I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out of this.
Grand Rebel Justice Front marks the grand start for justice.
I know, I'm pressing buttons to try and get that to work.
I'll protect this place, like you. This music box gives me courage and belief.
I don't know what to do.
This music box gives me courage and belief.
I pressed right stick in because it told me to, because there was like something on screen. And now I'm unable to move left to right. I'm going to switch to phone. See, it was that symbol I hit. So that's look at player card. Alright, so you need your phone maybe.
How
It's not
beautiful,
fully
like white
adapted
lilies.
to controllers.
Your heavenly beauty is radiant as always.
Not you again.
Hard to get as always. Sorry to say, I'm not asking you out today. They're off to see the Grand Master. They're a Knight of Veda. Haven't seen one for ages.
Yeah, whatever. He's inside. What? That person is a Knight of Veda.
Over here. He organizes everything related to our knights.
Lionel, is the combat already over? Must have been fewer undeads than I thought.
Go inside and find Grandmaster Finna. If time permits, after you meet him, come find me at the tavern. You need to relax after a battle. See you later.
So let's talk to Piel.
Ah, the starlight from the north. Oh, Master of the Book. Master of the Book?
There's a lot of detail on these characters. Look at her pockets, full of stuff, and her bag and her helmet, and things are moving on her. The art is incredible. Sure, some of the stuff in the background static, like the vegetables there, but the fire's moving. It's again, it feels like a console release.
Are you Finna?
How dare you! I'll cut off your rude tongue.
Stop it,
Calm down.
Melissa.
Yeah, just
Who
how
are you?
perfect it feels. It doesn't feel rough. Doesn't feel broken.
Master! Master of the Book!
I'm looking for Veda's heart.
What? Your cocky tone tells me you really are the master of the book.
What is the Master of the Book, anyway?
All Planesians and Aryans know the legend. The initial masters of the books built the 12 kingdoms. They got corrupted and disappeared, bringing darkness to the world. And after a century, the blood successor appeared. King Magnus, the master of the Book of Death.
Ah.
Ones granted with Veda's fractions of power are the Knights of Veda, the most powerful of all. They are Veda's swords, masters of the book.
Then what does Veda's heart, her fragments, have to do with the book?
Here we go.
A long, long time ago, when lights didn't reach the earth, 12 giants and their beast descendants worked humans to the bone. Veda, the goddess of war, one of the 12 war deities from heaven, descended with her heavenly army. After a long past war, Veda won a victory. But our goddess lost her power. And the giants fell to earth and became the seeds of new life. To seal up the 12 giants and protect this land, Veda divided herself into 12 fragments and gave them to 12 humans. They built 12 kingdoms in Aria and Planis and are the original masters of the books. The first book is Veda's heart, the Book of Life. Boden Carrion is the master of the Book of Life. He founded the ancient kingdom of Nigerum. After the legendary era, nobody knows where the book went. I don't know which book you own, but if you're after Veda's heart, it can't be the Book of Life. From what I know, 10 out of 12 kings fell to corruption and vanished. For now, after the disappearance of the corrupted kings, Magnus's Book of Death and yours are the only ones found in this world.
Do you
What
not
do you mean
know
by that?
about the Book of Life?
But certainly our goddess guided you to me. This castle is the last shield of the kingdom of Nidram. We need a mighty fighter like you.
So, you need help.
If you help us, we will try our best to find Veda's heart. What do you say? Ha! I'll take that as a yes. Make yourself at home in Todberg. Follow Alossa.
Hey! Over here!
Rude woman, okay. So I'm actually going to end it there for today. Got no more mail. I want to quickly check. How do I go to the next page of the book? Not too sure. Okay, so the gamepad controls are not 100% perfect. We've had an issue where I got stuck looking at one of the other players playing the game in real life, and I had to use the touch controls on the phone. To do those icons at the top here, I can touch and get them that way. So obviously, it's not perfect. Or it could just be that because I'm using the Xbox Series controller, I was expecting something different. It could be with Google's controller or Amazon's controller. Maybe they will work better. But for now, controller support's like 90% there. But yeah, Astra Knights of Vesta. It's one of the best introductions to a game I've played, no matter what platform. You got the music, and it carries it. The art is beautiful, hints of Vanillaware and Platinum, but also kind of unique to itself a little bit. A story that's woven into the gameplay. We collect characters and use them, and it's a part of gameplay, it's a part of the story. It all works well together. So the game mechanics and the story are interwoven in such a clever way. You can probably tell by my voice, I'm really enthusiastic and really surprised by this. And just pick up the phone. My phone's not overly hot either. It's like medium warm. So it's pushing out all these graphics, and it's not pushing my phone to the limit. Again, that's not something I can say for a lot of games. I've had games with worse graphics that push my phone a lot harder. So I'm in a bit of a tough spot here, because if it wasn't for that, 5.7GB download at the beginning, this could be in pole position for Game of the Year 2024 in terms of free-to-play mobile games. Ooh, it's better than a Honkai Star Rail, and that only got a mention last year. Of course, in the comments, let me know how it goes for you guys. I'm not going to delete this off my phone. I might play this in my own free time. There's a lot to this game. We've only just scratched the surface of where the story's going to go, and I'm excited about that. So yeah, I wholeheartedly recommend downloading the game. Play it on Wi-Fi first. 5.7GB is far too much on a mobile data network. But when you do and start playing it, you'll see you can do a lot one-handed when auto battle comes on. I don't remember if auto battle was there from the beginning. If it wasn't and it's only now unlocked, then perhaps it's not the best mobile game for commuting. But if you're able to sit down and play, I mean, you've got a game on your phone here that's going to keep you busy for a long time to come. So again, in the comments, share your thoughts with the game, share your experiences with the game. It's a good one, that's for sure. And yes, I would love to have the soundtrack. It's an amazing soundtrack. So, until the next Mobile Friday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, or YouTube shorts we have, maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. That's a small YouTube channel. We get no money from YouTube. Over Ko-fi, we can get PayPal donations, and they'll go towards controllers, hard drives, consoles, and if we get enough, I could perhaps do not just free-to-play games, but paid-to-play games on phone. But wherever, whenever I see you again, please take care.